Hello, and today I'll introduce to you the TV series MacGyver 1985. I will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they changed in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support us. Alright, let's get started. Nikki Carpenter is played by Elisa Davalos. In 1987, she was 28 years old, and now she's 63 years old.
You gotta come over here quick.
What's the matter?
Somebody's broken into my apartment. You can't imagine. It's horrible.
Why the gypsy life?
Artist parents, wild artist parents who
I have had it with artists.
couldn't make up their minds, you know.
No, if you have children, would you want them to live all over the world like you did?
Penny Parker is played by Terry Hatcher. In 1986, she was 22 years old, and now she's 58 years old.
It's getting better.
Oh, that's good. Pleased to meet you, MacGyver. Penny Parker's not my real name, of course. I had it changed when I started modeling. Really hasn't hurt my dancing career either. That's
Crazy thing where you know a bunch of time has passed, but it feels like yesterday at the same time, like that. It's definitely that. It's really flattering to see how many people.
Pete Thornton is played by Dana Elcar. In 1985, he was 58 years old, and sadly, he passed away on June 6, 2005 at the age of 77.
But mine is complicated. I have advanced nerve damage. Very advanced. 30 years of excellent sight that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't taken the proper treatments. At some point in time, my eyes just gave up and went blind, but
Murdoch is played by Michael DeBars. In 1987, he was 39 years old, and now he's 74 years old.
It's been a long time.
Murdoch. But you're dead.
Would you care to join me?
To Peter Grant.
Well, that's the way to do it.
No, I'm kidding. I was in this band Silverhead, fantastic band in what, like 72.
Right.
MacGyver is played by Richard Dean Anderson. In 1985, he was 35 years old, and now he's 72 years old.
In Denoto.
Denoto? As in Central America, Denoto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Mac, we can take my plane.
Because I grew up in improv theater, and it was always just, respond, react. And
Wilt is played by Robin Mosley. In 1987, he was 32 years old, and now he's 67 years old.
About 100 feet should do it. Can we discuss this? No? You don't want to know. Right now, you got to find an excuse.
Yeah, that was a really good experience. I really enjoyed that. On the flip side, I'm also in probably the worst Stargate, so there's that as well.
Chu is played by James Hong. In 1986, he was 57 years old, and now he's 93 years old.
I confess of being unsettled. This and the death of that security guard.
Yeah, I know, that bothers me too, but it's being looked into.
I think you might have a problem because if you are in that American Army outfit, charge the Koreans.
Willis is played by Bruce Harwood. In 1987, he was 24 years old, and now he's 59 years old.
That's why you have to convince Bartlett to stop building and have his environmental studies reevaluated.
I don't think he's going to like the sound of that.
I'd do it myself.
Series be like in thrusting microphones in our faces, and we would just like, well, I picture it.
Hilarious. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then sure enough,
I wanted to.
Jack Dalton is played by Bruce McGill. In 1986, he was 36 years old, and now he's 72 years old.
Snatched all over the world, Mac. I mean, you know how it is with these crazies.
You're lying, Jack. About what, I don't know, but you're hiding something.
That hurts me, Mac. How can you say that?
And I really liked.
Yeah.
I love Jamie.
You've worked with him before.
I had worked with Jamie before. I don't know if we had scenes before, and if we did, they were cut out of Ali, which is when I worked with him.
Yeah.
But I
Lisa Woodman is played by Mayim Bialik. In 1989, she was 14 years old, and now she's 47 years old.
Big Wall Street guy.
whoopee.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's why I had them call you instead of my parents.
I can do calculus. I can
Okay.
do that. But yeah, I think people assume that of all of us. And you don't have to have a PhD in neuroscience to be on our show, I promise.
Well, a tidbit for all the audience here.
Milt Bowser is played by Robert Donner. In 1987, he was 56 years old, and sadly, he passed away on June 8, 2006 at the age of 75.
Mr. Coates. No. We're just looking for some friends. I'm Milt Bowser. This here's my brother Will.
Yeah, we're looking for some people too.
Duncan is played by Christopher Neame. In 1986, he was 39 years old, and now he's 75 years old.
MacGyver is the only blemish on my records, gentlemen. I have never failed you in anything except...
We know that dreary story, Craig.
Hans Visser is played by Kai Wolf. In 1986, he was 37 years old, and now he's 73 years old.
All the women you had known, you were trying to prevent this one from going home.
Well, she's a very special woman, Uncle, and I gave her some of Mother's jewelry just to wear.
Thank you for watching the whole video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell to wait for our next videos.